just who we are.
Like my biggest one, like the biggest lie that came to my head was about someone. It was a lie that they didn't need to tell. So it was like I asked what they did that weekend, and they shot me a picture saying they was fishing, and the picture was of fish, but they had already posted this on their social media like weeks prior. So it's like you didn't have to tell this lie, and so it's like
Yeah, that's just straight up lying. That was just a lie. That's yeah. But that's not lying by
the
omission,
lies by omission.
right? Because lying by
So a lie by omission is just like I'm not telling you.
and
It's like okay, you assume something, and I'm not gonna correct you.
that's not true. Lying by omission is like, well, I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not gonna say it's not true. I'm gonna say lying by omission is like you know something and you just don't say nothing about it, right? Not if I ask you a question and then you just don't answer, because your non-answer is a lie.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But if you just don't say nothing, then that's lying by omission. But my question is,
This
why do
is
I
why
have to
you
say
have to say
something?
something. If in my opinion, if I talk to you every day, we talk every day, or however often we talk, and we share so many parts of our lives, but you leave out a major part of your life that could impact me. You are lying by omission. You leaving out a whole chunk of your life.
Mm.
I'm on my way to work every morning, and we talking on my way to work every morning. But how you forget to tell me you got fired? Because
But why do I have to say that? Like, why do I have to
if
tell
I'm
you
in a
I got
relationship with
fired?
you, or if we close,
I Oh, it relates. You just okay. We
oh,
talking about
like just my
relationship, not
regular
just
friend
in
who
general.
we just, hey girl, how you doing? Or
Friendships
what's up,
too.
homie? Like what's good? Live your life, dude. But if our relationship calls for us to be truth and honest and open about everything, or the majority of the things, or the important things, and you expect me to tell you the major events in my life, and when I don't tell you, you feel hurt, or you like, man, I wish you would have told me. Then I wish you would have told me too. Like, it's reciprocity. So yeah, lying by omission is lying.
And that comes with, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the right answer to this, because I just feel like, because there are some things that no matter what it is you're going through, like, you shouldn't have to tell everything. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't expect
That's
you to tell everything
I,
either.
I got a perfect. I see what you're saying. So if this case, okay, so they say people lie for two reasons: either to manipulate or out of fear. But I don't think it's always that reason, right? Sometimes it's a covering, but that could come under the guise of omission, what y'all are saying. But here's a perfect example. When my stuff went through, my my judgment and everything, I didn't just come rushing to y'all about it, because it's like, especially I knew that how hard it was that people are going through trying to get, and everything went through clear for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's not feeling like it's a lie. It's just I just
Yeah.
didn't talk about it. And so some people may feel like,
that's not lying by omission. That's keeping your business, and you share when you get
So
ready
what
to.
is lying
So
by
I,
omission then?
of course, I looked it
Okay.
up. So lying by omission also known as a continuing misrepresentation or quote mining, occurs when an important fact is left out in order to foster a misconception. Yours was not a lie by omission. It wasn't. Just omission, but not the lie
So
part.
you tell a
So when my
story and then you leave out parts of the story that
Right. So, like when I use my kid, it don't even have to be a mate. I use my son or my daughter, and they tell me like, "Oh, mommy, at school today, it was a big old fight, and like everybody was fighting, and I'm standing there watching, and then we all got sent to the office. Everybody got in trouble that was there. So I'm mad because why you took my kid to the office? Because he was just a bystander, or she was just standing
mm,
there. She don't have nothing to do with this. I know they probably should have went to class, but you can't get in trouble for rubbernecking. That's not a that's your child forgot to tell you that they sent the text message with all of the foolishness that started that. Like, no, they did not put their hands on anybody, but they lie about it. You understand? Like, I'm getting upset over the situation that you started.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
that,
just leaving out key factors of the story that you want to keep to yourself
right.
instead of
So
just
that
being
person,
honest.
so that the person can know the whole truth, but not the manipulated part that you want them, that makes you look beautiful or makes
Got
you
it.
look.
Yeah, I got it.
Mm-mm.
I got it. Why do you think people? Well, probably just to save themselves. It's selfish.
To control the narrative, though. Control the narrative.
Mm.
Control your thoughts on how my situation is. I could tell y'all my situation, and I could make me seem like the hero. I could make me seem like a victim, and
Yeah.
I could make me seem like the aggressor. You know, it depends, and
Yeah.
it all depends on who I'm talking to.
Got it.
So it's based on
Yikes.
truth, but it's not all facts.
I don't think I've ever. Let me think. Have I ever lied by omission? Like to make myself look like good, or I don't remember. I don't think so. I'm usually pretty truthful. Like because for that, I just won't say nothing at all. Like, why even tell a story if I'm not going? So I don't remember. I don't know if I have or not, but I don't think so. I don't think I've ever lied by omission.
Child, I have.
But I don't remember.
I remember it was simple. It had nothing to do with my personal life. It was a professional thing. So my boss was like, "Hey, where's the document? You know, I'm looking for a document. Where is it?" And I said, "Oh, it's on my desk." And she was like, "Can you go get it?" I said, "Oh, it's my desk at my house." That thing was not. That thing was
not even at your house.
Right, I was trying to give myself time to go home and do it. Bring it tomorrow. So that wasn't a big lie, but a lie is a lie, you know.
Ooh.
Bella,
I definitely got an omission one. So like dating, and you don't want people in your business, like your mother, your father, your kids. So you'll be like, okay, I'm going to the store. Really, you sliding or?
oh well, yeah.
That's just a lie.
Or a perfect one. I needed to just get away, and I went out of town early, but I didn't tell my mom that I was getting there early. Sorry, Mom. So
she know now.
and I got there,
Talking about which
a day before, right? But anyway, so I got there early, and it was so funny though. My kid is the one who ratted me out. It was like, so my kid and my mom talk a lot. So she was like, something about your mom going out of town. She said, Mom was gone since yesterday.
Oh,
Who told you to be telling my business? First of all,
that's her grandma. She probably thought she knew.
and so
That's
she
your
was like,
fault,
so my daughter gonna send, huh?
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish,
said
and I'll tell you.
No,
Go ahead.
my daughter gonna send me a message talking about, well, you should have been forthcoming.
Oh,
No, I shouldn't.
already
That's
know.
business.
I already know which daughter that was too.
It is.
I know.
It is. It's that one.
I know.
The thing is that when you include in your lie, you did, even though you didn't. You know that your kids knew you were gone. You know that your mom didn't know you were gone. You know that they talk. My mom don't talk to y'all. My mom don't. But there's a possibility that if I say I'm with y'all and I don't answer the phone when she calls, she gonna contact one of y'all. So I gotta call and say, hey, I told my mama, like not as an adult, but as a kid, hey, and I remember doing this. I told my mama I'm coming to your house. So if she call you, tell her that I'm in the bathroom. You'll have me call her right back. And then that's not when we had pagers, right? So then she'll page me with our code, and then I call her back. Then I call her back, and then she'll call my mama on three-way, and because on the caller ID, her number comes up, and mute herself, and then
You was thinking.
For real.
Look, let me stop. Let me shut up. I but like
I'm
yeah.
good.
But just imagine if I didn't and then my mom called her and she's like, hey, let me see the Nika. And she like
Nika
Nika.
not here.
But it happens so often that like I would leave and and not even because I had keys to my mom's car. So late night I leave and then she'll just be like, "Oh, I know you went to a girl house last night." Yup, I surely did. You can't have people in your lie and don't tell them that they're part of your lie. At least say
But I ain't tell. They weren't part of my lie. I said I'm dipping, and that's
so.
it.
Everybody should have had the same lie.
Yeah.
Everybody should have.
Yeah.
I'm leaving on Friday, and you disappear on Friday, but on Thursday you got to be. I'm still here in town, but I'm doing some last minute errands. Thursday night,
You
I'm
know good and
I'm
well.
hanging out with whoever, and we're gonna get to the airport in the morning.
Uh, we teaching people how to lie without a lie with a mission.
Oh my God,
We get
that's
into these
hilarious.
conversations. We teaching people how to
I
cheat.
know,
We
right?
teaching people how to lie.
So look, this episode is over with porn. We're gonna teach y'all. Look, we're gonna make sweet potato pies. Thanksgiving.
Oh, I got another good lie.
Oh Lord, she
It's
said
not
she
a
got a
huge
good
lie, but it's a good one.
lie. Go.
Picture it, Daytona.
Mm.
Yeah, I dated this guy. I think I probably talked about it on the podcast before, but I feel like this lie was a valid lie. Like it was a lie. I think it's of
A valid
omission.
lie.
He assumed I
Oh yeah, you
cooked,
did.
Uh-oh.
but I did
Horse.
I went and got this Publix chicken. You know, them Publix chicken used to be bomb like the rotisserie. I don't know if they still good like they used to be. But it
Yeah.
might have been my college mind frame that it was good because who knows if it really was good for real,
No,
for real.
but public
But I
chicken be
went and
right if
got
you
the
get it
little
at the
Publix
right
chicken.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had got the little Publix rotisserie chicken, put it in the little pan,
And
put a
it's having
little
juice
water.
in it too. Like you pour a little bit of
See,
that juice.
I put a little extra juice in it though, Paige,
Mm.
and put a little more seasoning on it because remember how if you cook it yourself, it's gonna have that little crisp in the. I put the little seasoning all around the pan, like it just dripped down, and put it in the oven for like a couple minutes. So by the time he came
It
out,
was hot.
yeah, yeah, he didn't
But
ask
you
did
know,
I cook it, but yeah,
he ain't come over
he
there for
didn't
that.
ask if I made it. He just
He ain't come
assumed,
over there for this. He care what
and I
you.
got a ring out of that. So yeah.
Dang, you got a ring out of that
Oh,
Publix rotisserie chicken? Dang, let me go
yeah,
get me some.
that's my
Let me go get me
sticking
some
to it.
rotisserie chicken.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I'm sure I've lied.
He wanted to marry me for my cooking.
I'm sure I lied without omission. I just can't think of nothing now. I'm sure I lie right now. Probably not big lies, but I'm sure I done lie. Definitely, maybe at
I
work
told
or
you.
something. I done said something. I just wish
And
that
that was yesterday.
work atmospheres were a little less serious and just a little more fun sometime. Like we all know we got to work. We all know that we have something that we have to do. We got deadlines to meet. We know that. That's what you pay me for. I know that. But why do we have to like sit like robots and just get it done? Like let's have some fun. Like I hate it so much being in
But
an
you
atmosphere
know,
where everything is just so serious.
there are companies like that. Like I have
Zumba.
It was
Zumba
fun
was like
working
that,
at Zumba.
I
but
love Zumba. If the cost of living in that area was good, I would still be there to this day.
Yeah.
that's what I'm asking. Was the pay good? Did they pay well?
They didn't pay enough.
Yeah.
So they have to.
They paid decent. They paid decent, but not for that area.
Right.
Got it.
I know somebody who worked for a company, and the company is changed, but when they like before it changed to how it is now, they used to have like rooms, like you know how they say Google has like just fun rooms and games, and they used to have that. And like this, I'm listening like they, oh, we about to go play ping pong. Like you at the rack, like what where you what you
Yeah.
doing? Like we got downtime. We bringing out the PlayStation to the job. Like y'all gonna
Yeah.
get fired. Like why would you do that? You're like, nah, we not gonna get fired. That's not how this job.
No, that was my job. They had we got free clothes, but basically it was advertisement for the company, of
Yeah.
course. They had free workouts if you wanted to do it lunchtime, after work, whatever. You have to pay for that. You have to pay for these memberships other places.
Yep.
You actually got a free. Not this is a commercial for them, but you got a free if you wanted to be a instructor. You could have got your license for free.
Mm.
Like when you go by the window, you could see glasses of alcohol in the window because they was really getting lit
Yeah.
at work. Like the office meeting once a month, it was at one of the little clubs at the casino. After that was done, you got a 2-drink little pass. You got your drinks. If you want to chill afterwards, you can. It's already paid for. During the big boss's birthday, they passing around cupcakes and beer. We're on the clock. So that was chill. I love that company, but that area where we used to live is
Yeah.
no.
I remember when I used to work for when I was before I moved here, and the boss I used to work for before, long as you got your work done, like, and we used to go out after work, sometimes holidays, we used to go to happy hour, we used to go, it was just an environment where you felt good when you went to work. Like you actually was like looking forward to
Yeah,
going, like we worked and we worked hard when we was, but you like what's gonna happen today, or what we gonna do, or what we gonna, you know what I mean? Like when we had downtime sometimes in the office, we would like, I remember when we first like moved in, we was like, it was empty. Man, we was in the hallway, people was in the chair, we rolled, like it was just fun, but we still got the work done. I think that some people kind of feel like if you're having too much fun, you're not working. But that's not the case. Like we all adults,
Not
we
true.
know that we have to get things done, and you
It's
should know your
about
people too.
building relationships
yeah.
and setting boundaries, right?
Balance.
So if all you do is set boundaries, as soon as you're not there, your people gonna play. That work, their expectations will not be met. But if you have a relationship, like
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you on my second job, my boss on my second job, she is younger than me. When I first met her, like my first encounters with her, she used to work with my daughter. So I didn't know her because their dad really had that was his space. So he had relationships there. I was just bringing her to practice, like doing stuff with her that way. So fast forward many years later, like I never, like it was just a hey, hey, picking up my baby. So fast forward to I'm working at this company and she's my boss. And again, we didn't have any interaction. So time passes because I'm looking like things with my kid's daddy and I are not amazing. And his relationship was with her relationship was with him, not me. So I don't know what he done said to her and how this is about to be. Like, man, this lady gonna fire me because some stupid junk this dude might have said. She is an amazing person. Like, she is a cool person. So we talk about stuff. Like, she'll send in the group or whatever, like our WhatsApp thing, like information that helps anybody. It may not help me, but it'll be beneficial for y'all. And we have never, because she's a mom and she's a wife, like we've never hung out, but I know outside of work, but like we've had like celebration whatever at work and celebrated her birth. I'm like, this lady looks out for us every day. And the people who are younger don't realize, like, this is your first job and you frowning up because the lady asked you to do your job. Like in real life, she shouldn't have to ask you to do your job. Because after your job is done, you get to go hang out and have fun, like on the clock. Like, you know, not saying you're doing things that you can't do, but like she not riding you like, okay, you finished working with doing this, now go over there and do that. And when you finish that,
Yeah.
go. No, she's like, okay, these are your list of responsibilities. And when that's done, I ain't finna ride. I'm gonna be right over here. Y'all need me, I'm right here. So I told if I win
Yeah.
the Powerball or
Yeah.
something, I ain't finna make her rich for life, but I mean I at least buy a car. I
Yeah.
It stems from the top down.
yeah.
It stems from the top down. And I think that a lot of, and I don't know, maybe this just how I think, but I think a lot of bosses who ride you like that and who are like that, it stems from insecurity and not being able to control
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
people. Because why would you feel the need to one prove that I'm the boss
We already know.
by having to ride like, okay, we know you the boss, you know what I mean? And when you riding like that, or insecurity because they don't feel like they have that control, so they have to, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just what it
No, I
seems
get
like.
it.
Because when you know what you're doing, you ain't
Yeah,
got
you
to
got to
do
put
all
it
that.
on. That's just human nature, period.
Yep.
I feel
Yep.
like I had this and the things that you do tells about other parts of your life, right? So I'm at work and it's this lady that I used to work with. She used to ride everybody. Like she ain't the boss. She used to ride everybody. And she used to stay at work late every day. Every single day. Like we get off at 3 o'clock. Why are you here to 6 every day?
Trying to prove a point.
No.
Or she ain't want to be home.
That. So
Whoa.
every day, and this is how I came to that conclusion. Every day you stay to work late. Every day you come to work early. But when we sit down at our meetings, you have nothing together. You have nothing done. What are you doing? Like, what you doing? And I said, you know what? She's unhappy at home, and this is her escape. But she's not making it a safe space for her because she's still showing those aggressive behaviors because she does not
She
have.
lied by omission.
But she does not have business. But that she doesn't have any power in her house, so she's trying to exert power here. So I say, you know what? This is what she's going through is personal, and it has nothing to do with me. So I'm gonna give her grace because she needs it. So I back down. Whatever you need. What you need? What you need? That copy again? I got it. I got it.
But no, when you just said that, it unlocked a memory low key, and it probably will unlock a lot of people who, especially military brats. Our parents, most military brats that I know are by the rule extra strict. But if you think about it, especially if they were not officers, that's how it was come down the pike on them. So it's like their house is the only time they able to be the boss, you know?